Hey guys, it's Maite. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have one of the prettiest planners I have reviewed in a really long time, and that is the Nola Planner. Now this is a luxury planner that was made exclusively, or I rather say with moms in mind, by a mom, and this is a brand new planner. This is their first planner launch ever. So you guys are going to get the first look at what this planner looks like, and it is gorgeous. So if you love pink, if you love that very pink Instagram vision board aesthetic, you are going to love this planner. And she really did think of everything. But before I dive into this stunning planner, I do want to say and keep reminding you guys that I am doing a 4-part productive planning series in January. Those videos will be live, so it's going to be a ton of fun. You guys are going to be able to be on those videos with me, and I'm going to be going over meal planning, productive planning, functional planning, budgeting. I'm bringing on an awesome guest for the budgeting portion, so you're definitely not going to want to miss that. So if you are interested in that, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you won't miss any of those updates or any of those videos, because I would love to see you guys there. All right, let's jump into it. So this planner retails for $59, so it is definitely getting up there in the luxury planner category. There is only one cover available as of right now, and that is this gorgeous light pink. Here is the Nola Planner logo in the middle and the year on the bottom. You also get these gold corner protectors on all 4 corners of the planner to protect your planner. The cover is chipboard and it is wire bound. It's this gorgeous gold wire bound binding, and I haven't had any issues turning the planner. The cover is 9 inches across and 9 3/4 inches tall. The page size itself is 7.5 inches across and roughly 9.5 inches tall. The paper quality is 120 GSM. We're going to get into the mini pen test towards the end of the video. It will be linked in the chapters below. This also comes in a beautiful keepsake box, so just adding to the luxury theme. You do get to put whatever you want in this box and have it on your desk, and it looks all nice and pretty, and it's just, you know, one of those things that you expect when you pay this much money for a planner. So they also have this as well. All of these tabs are Mylar coated. They are a little thinner, but they're not flimsy, and they're this gorgeous pink color with gray lettering. On top of the tabs, you also get this beautiful pink ribbon in the back, as well as this paper pocket. This is the cover page of the planner, so you have space to put your name and the year at the bottom. This is a letter from Jessica herself, and what makes this planner unique for moms. So we're going to go over all of these sections right now. Here is the page for major holidays. So this is one half of the year, and then the second half of the year on the other side. You then have your year at a glance pages for 2021 as well as 2022. Again, you still have the pink color theme running all throughout the planner. And then you have a note section. So you have a little mini note section here of about 5 pages of notes. And then you get a travel section, which hopefully we will all be using a lot more next year. So this is a super cute travel page. You have Bon Voyage here, where you're going, what your travel dates are, what your travel details are, things you need to do before you leave, activities that are planned. And then on the other page, you have a packing list. So this is all the things that you need to pack. You get quite a few of these pages for traveling. So for your big trips of the year, this is perfect. And all of these extra sections have tabs, which I love. So they're not all at the front with no way to get to them. So each of these has their own little tab. So goal setting has its tab as well. So here we get into the images of the planner. So each major section which we'll get to, has images. So this is where I was going about the whole Instagram feed thing. If you don't like photos in your planner, this is not the planner for you. But if you are into that, then this is definitely something to look into. So she has a little mini goal setting section at the beginning. So here you have your core values, just walking you through some things, goal setting. You have a little bit of everything in here. You have space for 3 big annual goals. And then on the other side, you have books that you've read for the year. And then books that you want to read. This is the picture for January. Someone holding a nice cozy beverage, reading in their bed. And so for every month, this is what the cover page looks like. You have a photo, and then you have the name of the month, and then a quote. And so here she has, what are some changes you want to make this year? And then to refer to the goal setting section. So then we get into the monthly section. As you can see, it's still very pink. You have your previous month at a glance over here. It is Sunday through Saturday. So this is what this half of the calendar looks like. And then this is the other side of the calendar. So your weekends are not together. You do have holidays. Your next month at a glance on this corner of the page. And then your sidebar just consists of a section for notes and birthdays and special days. So here's where we get to like the more unique part of the planner, as you'll see in the weekly layout. But here she puts all of the appointments that you have at the front. So instead of writing the appointments on the week, all of the appointments are in their own little section towards the beginning of the month. The date, name, type of appointment, the address, what to bring, and your post-appointment notes, which are great for doctor's appointments and other visits that you may need to write down notes or things that you want to remember. And so you get quite a few of these pages. So you have room for 6 appointments per month, so 3 per page. And then you get to your weekly meal plan and shopping list. So each one of these weekly meal plans has a very pretty pattern, and they're all different. So there is one for every single week of the year, which is incredible because sometimes planners like these, they only offer you a couple of these at the beginning of the planner and that's it. But as a mom creating a planner for other moms, I highly appreciate that if you're going to put in a meal plan, just put something that you have for every week of the year if space allows. So these pages are also perforated so you can rip them out and take them with you to the grocery store as well. So this is just a little simple meal plan. And at the end, you have your family favorites. And on the back, you have your shopping list. So this is split up the way I love to split up my shopping list, which is by category. So you have produce, dairy, meat, protein, bread and grains, baking, condiments, canned goods, frozen beverages, and miscellaneous. I love that because you don't have to be running around the grocery store, hopping from section to section. So you get all of your weekly meal plans at the beginning of the month, which is nice because when you are planning, you don't have to switch constantly between your weekly and your meal plan. You can even meal plan more easily for the month because you have exactly what you ate last week right on hand, and you don't have to flip through and comb through your weekly layout to see what you had for dinner. So it's all right here, and you can take these meal plans for the month and even rotate it to the next month. So I like that they're all at the front of the month. And then you get to your weekly layout. So here you even have the week December 28th to January 31st. So again, we have more pink. You have your to-do list at the top. And then you have a little section here that says someone I want to reach out to this week to encourage, receive support from, or spend quality time with. The little month at a glance calendar. And then you get your weekly layout. So you have Monday, Tuesday at the bottom, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then your weekends are shared. So they're sharing one horizontal line, and then you have room for notable moments at the bottom. So that is the weekly layout until we get to these photos. So I'm going to show you guys the photos really quickly, just so you can see what the photos for each month are. So this is February. This is March. This is April. This is May. June, July is a full 2-page. August, September, October, November, and December. And at the end of the planner, you have room for medical information and family notes. So here's the page for medical information: name, date of birth, blood type, allergies, doctor's name, medications, blood type. You have room for the information of 6 people, 3 per page. So then you have 9 people in total because you get 3 of these pages. You then have emergency contact information, so primary emergency contact, secondary, doctor, dentist, urgent care. This is great because you have it all in one place. So you have development and achievement notes, so family member, developmental milestone, notable achievement. So this is perfect to track your kids' milestones if you are looking for something like that. So you have 7 of these developmental pages. And then you have a space for doodling, which I think is really cute, or just note pages that you want in the back. So you only got 2 full pages of these. And as I mentioned earlier, a pocket in the back. So let me show you guys my quick little pen test. This is my Inkjoy gel pen, as well as my mild liners. And I really can't see any ghosting. I can see very faintly some indentations from the pen, but I really can't see a lot of the ink. I can barely see the mild liner. A little bit here, I can see a little bit showing through here of the darker blue color. But considering that this paper isn't that thick, it's 120 GSM, which isn't super thick paper, I mean, you really can't see that much ghosting from either the highlighter or my pen. So that's good news. Before I go into whether I think this planner is worth the money or not, let me just go over some overall thoughts with you guys really quickly. I do think this is a very unique planner. I love how certain things are laid out. This weekly layout obviously isn't going to be for everybody. It kind of reminds me of a combination of a dashboard layout and a horizontal layout at the same time. You have your entire to-do list front-loaded at the beginning of your week, so therefore, obviously, from a design perspective, you don't have as much room for daily things that you need to do on a day-to-day basis. So that's either going to work for some of you guys or it's not going to work for some of you guys. If you are someone who likes to make a ton of lists and have everything planned out in your day like that, this probably isn't the planner for you. But if you are somebody who only has a couple of things to write each day, maybe you are journaling, maybe you are someone who already has your day-to-day to-do list set up in routines already, and you don't have to write every single one of those things out on a daily basis. You just want to be able to write down the main things, then this is definitely something to consider. The weekends being split, you're not going to have a lot of room to write down what you need to write down. I feel like as moms, we do have a lot to do on the weekends. I almost want to say that as cute as this notable moments is at the bottom, complete personal preference, I would have liked more lines added to Saturday and Sunday, but some of you might love this space to write down funny things that your kids say or more gratitude type moments in your planner, which I personally don't put in mine. This reminder here is really nice. I'm not sure if it's something that I personally would need on every single week of my planner. I would almost again have wanted this space to be split up between Monday and Tuesday to have a little bit more room. The jury's still out for me whether I think this month at a glance is needed. I don't really mind it, but I don't really see me using it in that way. Going back to the appointment section, this again is either going to be something you're going to love or something that's just not for you. You may have to get used to seeing your appointments separate from your weekly layout. So I understand that it's awesome to have all of your appointments at the front because you can see your month at a glance like that. What are the important appointments coming up for the month? And then you have that all in one place. But it's very possible you get to your week and you forget to reference this, and then you forget that you have that for the week. So that might take some getting used to, but I do appreciate that it is unique. She does give you room to write down those appointments somewhere else. So it does make up for the lack of room that you have on these two weekly pages. I really do love the travel and meal planning pages. I wish the travel pages were perforated like the meal planning pages, but I get it because they're double-sided and this is already another trip. But that would be cool because then you can rip off your packing list. I love to take my packing list with me on trips because then I can double check that I have everything on our way back. So I don't have to go through that mental energy to see what I have and don't have. I just recheck it off of my original packing list. So just a little travel hack for you guys. And as I mentioned before, I just love, love, love that you are completely covered for your weekly meal plan. Which brings me to, do I think this planner is worth the money? Is it worth the luxury price tag? I actually really do think this is worth the money because you are covered for meal planning. You're covered for the whole year. It is also an extraordinary attention to detail of the pink color theme that runs throughout the planner. There's just something very luxury when you open this planner, and it's just a really pretty planner to write in. I think when you're already up there in a more luxury price tag, you want it to have a nice aesthetic. You want it to feel classy. You want it to have all the bells and whistles. And I really think that this does accomplish that feeling for those of you who are interested in that as a planner. Who do I think it's for? Obviously, this is a self-selecting planner, and what I love about the planner community is there's so many planners coming out there that they're becoming a little bit more specific. So if you don't like pink, this is not for you. And if you don't like pictures, this is not for you, which I mentioned at the beginning. But if you are a gal who loves pink, you love this aesthetic, and you are looking to treat yourself this season for a planner for next year, then I would highly recommend supporting this brand new business. I think she did an excellent job. Remember, this is the first run of this planner, and I really think the Nola team nailed it. I really do. Also to add, the medical information at the back I think is great. This reminds me a lot of the Mom Agenda information. I will link that video that I did, that review on the Mom Agenda planner. This type of setup reminds me a little bit of that, of having all of your medical information in one place and other things for your kids that you might need. So all in all, I definitely recommend it. I think it's worth the money if this is up your street. If you like this video as much as I enjoyed filming it for you guys, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps me out. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out. And as always, I will catch you in my next one. Bye, guys.